is copy the array element. The array copy method is used to copy the array element from one array to the another array. So Java programming language provide a special method that is called the array copy method, which is used to copy one array element into the another array element. Now check that in the array copy method how it is working. System.array copy method. First is source array. Source array is what? Like my array. Okay. Means from which location you want to copy? You want to copy from first location. Okay. So first location means 0. So I copy from the first location so that I give a name that is my array. So from my array 0 location I want to copy. And where I have to paste? I have to paste in hold array 0 location. Hold array 0 location means this position. Okay. Up to which extent I have to copy? Now m array dot length. So array length is what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it is copy all the elements. Okay. So it is copy all the elements and paste where? In the hold array. Okay. So see there. System.array copy. Source array is my array. In my array, which location you want to copy? I want to copy from 0 location. 0 location. Then I paste where? I paste in the hold array. Hold array which position? Na 0 position. Up to which extent? Now my array dot length. My array length is 6. So it is all the elements are copied. And what is your result? Your result is now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, then 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, so it is showing you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, then 4, 3, 2, 1. So it is the resultant. Now, if I write here my array 1 location, if I copy the element my array 1 location, then I have to copy from this position. Then I have to paste where? In hold array. So here, if you want to copy from 2 location, then you have to write here my array dot length minus 1. You cannot pass length. When you pass length, the array length is 6. If you copy from this position, that means what? One element you have left, so that you have to write my array length minus 1. Length minus 1 is array length is 6. Now when length minus 1 is 5. Now I have to paste here 10, 9, 8. I have to paste which location, like 1, 2, 3, 4. Sorry, I have to copy from 2. So 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Result is this. If I want to copy from one location and I have to paste from one location here. Okay, तो मैं वन लोकेशन से कॉपी करूंगा और पेस्ट भी करूंगा वन लोकेशन पर. So in that scenario, what happened? What is your result? So here I pass my array 1. So in the place of 0, 1, so I copy from this position, and in hold array 1 position I have to paste 0, 1. So what is your result? Now result is 10, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 4, 3, 2, 1. So it is now result. Okay, Disha, Manisha, understood?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so I show you programmatically, then it is clear to you. See there. Here INTA 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. INTB 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80. So we are defining two array element int A and B. Now I copy the array element system dot array copy. Okay, so in A array one position I copy the value. A array one position, this one, and I paste where B array two position. So 0, 1, 2. This position I have to pass. Up to which extent? A dot length minus 1. As I copy from this position, so array length is 6, so 6 minus 1 is 5. So I have to paste, and the result is now 10, 20, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, then 80. So see the result. Hmm? Hmm. Java C dot Java. Sorry, see there. 10, 20, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, then 8. That is the array copy that we are using here. Okay. That is another example of array. I define a array int arr 33, 3, 4 and 5, then printing original array. Then we're using here enhanced for loop that we discussed in the previous class, that it is printing you all the element. Now if you want to create a clone of array, so for cloning the array, or if you want to copy the entire array element into the another array, I give the array name. Array name is arr dot clone method. So by using a clone method, it is copy all the element and store in the CARR. Now by using of enhanced for loop, it is printing you all the element. Now it will check if both the array are equal. If it is equal, then it is printing you the elements. See there. Printing the original array 33, 3, 4 and 5. Now I clone the array 33, 3, 4 and 5. Now condition are checked if both the array are equals. So if you clone the array, then array are not equals. After cloning, if you check whether the two array are equal or not, so after cloning also it is gives you false. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so array with function. So you have to pass the array in a user defined function. So we're defining a method static void minimum, then int arr. So int minimum equals to ra0. Then here we are using for loop. Okay, so here we define a static function. Function name is minimum and parameter is int array. Now in main method I define a array int array a. तो मैं यहाँ पर एक array define किया. array का वैल्यू हो गया 33, 3, 4 and 5. तो मैंने ये जो मिनिमम फंक्शन है उसको कॉल किया इधर. देखो अगर कोई स्टैटिक फंक्शन है, स्टैटिक फंक्शन अगर स्टैटिक मेन मेथड भी स्टैटिक है उसके अंदर कॉल किया जाता है तो देयर इज नो नीड टू क्रिएट ए ऑब्जेक्ट ऑफ क्लास. If you want to call a static function inside a static function, there is no need to create a object of class. So hence here we are not creating the object of class. The minimum, then we pass here a. So when I pass 33, 4 and 5, it goes and store here. So after storing the value, then zero index value is stored in the minimum. So zero index is 33. Now we are defining a looping. Looping will start from 1. int I is equal to 1. 1 is less than array length. Array length is 4. So 1 is less than 4. Condition is true. 1 is less than 4. Then in array minimum, which value is stored? In array minimum, 33. The first value is stored. 33 is greater than array 1. I means 1. Yes, 33 is greater than array 1. Then minimum is array 1. So in array, in minimum 3 is stored here. Then again your I value is increment. Okay, I value is increment to 2. 2 is less than 4. Condition is true. So array minimum is 3. Array 2 index is 4. 3 is greater than 4. No. I value is increment to 3. 3 is less than 4. Condition is true. Array minimum 3 is present. So array 3 location is 5. So 3 is greater than 5. No, condition is false. So in minimum 3 is there. I value is increment to 4. 4 is less than 4. Condition is false. So when the condition is false, then it is showing you minimum value is 3. Okay, so here I define another bracket. This one is the structure. Now I run the file, which is check the minimum number. So minimum is 3. Clear this one?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Disha, Atmajyoti.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay, so this is all about your array programming. In next class, I will start with the inheritance chapter. Okay, inheritance, it is very important. Don't miss the class. So real Java is coming from the next class. So till now, what are the program I have showing you, or what are the topic we cover? It is just similar to the other programming. Like it is similar to the C programming, it is similar to the C++. But now onwards, the real programming part of Java we will start. So now onwards, don't miss a single class. Okay. So in next class, I will start with the inheritance chapter. Okay. Chalo. Good night.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay.